Hello, my name is Gabriel McCarthy and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I'm going to hang off a bar every day for 10 days for 1 minute each day. I'm going to try to keep this video quick and simple, and let's get right into it. But right before we get into this challenge, there are two things we need to measure. The first one obviously being my height. That's the thing I'm trying to improve on. I'm obviously trying to get taller off hanging off the bar. And then the second thing I'm going to measure is my wingspan, which I think actually has a higher chance of probably increasing. Your wingspan, if you don't know, is you stretch your arms like that and then see how wide it gets. And yeah, I actually think that has a higher chance of expanding because like when you're hanging off a bar, your arms are like really extending. So that'll be interesting to extend. Oh yeah, one more thing you do need to measure is your conch. So here is a video of me drawing the line. Wasn't really cheating. If I was to cheat, I would cheat on day 10. I mean, it looks pretty accurate to me. Tell me what you think. Let's measure the line. If you can't see the line, right there, now you can see it. All right, that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, about 5, 9.5. Yeah, about 5, 9.5. And here is a video of my wingspan. I don't actually think I was fully extending. I was more focused on holding the pencil. But yeah, that's my wingspan. So it is kind of awkward to get the full measurement because I need to like extend the ruler. And it doesn't really do that. But it came out to 74 inches or 6'2". So let's get right into the activity. All I'm doing is hanging off this bar for a minute. Just have to do it once each day. And yeah, my goal height is going to be a comfortable 5'10", like 5'10.2", 5'10.3. And my goal wingspan is 6'4". I wasn't really even trying when I did that. So yeah, I think it'll easily expand like 2-3 inches without even trying. So we are now ready to hang off the bar. I'm going to do 30 seconds on, 30 seconds rest, then 30 seconds back on. It's going to be pretty simple. It's going to be pretty easy. I've done much harder challenges in the past, and let's get right into it. Alright, so this is me right after day 1. This was actually way too easy. I didn't ever feel tension doing only 30 seconds on, then doing it again. So on day 2, I'm going to do 60 seconds in a row, and just try to do that. See you then. That was easy. It is now day 2, and I'm going to attempt to do an entire minute. Got this little timer here to make sure I'm not underdoing it or overdoing it. And yeah, let's get into it. Day 2 was definitely harder, but it was a pretty easy task hanging for a minute. So what I think I'm going to do is add 5 seconds every day from now on. So on day 3, I'm going to do 105, then day 4, 110. And we'll go from there. Oh, I did it. Oh, that hurt my forearms, but I got it done. Day 3. Day 4. It is now day 5. Day 6. Day 7. Day 8. It is now day 9. I have 1 day left after this, and I have some bad news that could actually be good news. So I actually took a break after 8 days. I kind of forgot, and I haven't hung off this bar for, it's been 3 days since I did day 8. So kind of cheated, but maybe it gave me the rest I needed to hang off the bar. It is now day 10. The challenge is almost over, but right before we get into this action, I just want to catch up with you guys a little bit. So after editing the first 9 days of my video, I've realized that I can't time-lapse every single one of my hangs because my phone just simply can't deal with the storage. These videos that require a lot of work have way too much footage to even upload through just my phone. And that's the reason I've kept days 3 through 9 so quick. But anyways, let's get to the final hang. It is officially now day 10. It is the final day of this challenge, which has kind of been ridiculous because I've lost all the footage for days 3 through 9. But hopefully this one will load. I made sure all the storage was correct, and today is going to be my final attempt of hanging off this bar for 130 for 90 seconds. If you need context, for the past few days I've been trying to get 130, but I just haven't been able to. But hopefully for the finale I can hang off this bar for 90 seconds. Let's get into it. "15 seconds left. I'm struggling, but I'll get through it. Oh, my forearms are burning. I shouldn't be talking right now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I actually did it. I'm gonna do a pull-up. Nope. Oh, that really hurt. But I actually did it. I am now officially done with the challenge. I've done all the hard parts, but now it's time to see the results, the part you guys have been waiting for. Let's see how much taller I got. Here are the results of me doing my final measure in. Got a little bit of stretching in before, made sure my posture was correct. I didn't cheat at all. I actually want to see how much I improved. If I want to cheat, I would just, wear shoes, which I actually did. You'll see in a later clip, I wore shoes, and then made a little line there to see how tall I am with shoes. But here, I got my height, I pointed the spot, I colored it in a little bit more, made sure it was correct. I think the results are really going to shock you about how much I grew. But right before I tell you just how much I grew, I want to tell you some outside factors that might have impacted how much growth actually happened. The first factor is time. My first and last clips of me measuring my height are actually 15 days apart, because there's a little bit of a delay, as I talked about earlier, so it wasn't exactly 10 days from the first measurement to the second. And the second factor might be posture, which probably was affected by hanging off. Hanging off that bar might have really helped my posture, which does affect how tall you are. Anyways, let's see how much I grew. As you can see, there are 3 lines. The first one being my first height, about 15 days ago. The second one being my final height without shoes. And the third one being my final height with shoes. Yeah, my shoes have pretty big heels. They're those Nike things with, they're these things which have like an inch heel. It's kind of crazy how much taller they make you. So that's why the shoes make a big difference. And let's see how much taller I got, and let's see my final height. Alright, as we saw from before, I was just over 5'9", about 5'9 and 0.25 or 5'9.5", and now I'm 5'10 and a little bit more. I'm a smidge over 5'10 right now, so I grew like half an inch plus. And with shoes, I'm like 5'11.5". Shoes make me almost 6 feet. That's what shoes can do for you. Overall, this challenge was a huge success. I'm finally comfortably 5'10". I'm not even just 5'10", not like cheating 5'10". I'm actually a smidge over 5'10". 5'10" would change, which is amazing. But I would actually contribute about 40 to 50% of the height gain due to time. I think the 15 days, some of it being breaks, so getting a lot of sleep, I would contribute the 15 days to like 40 to 50% of the height gain, but I would actually contribute like most of the credit to hanging off that bar. It really did help my posture, and maybe it did lengthen out my spine, I don't know. But anyways, it has been a great video, and peace from the Northeast of America.